Oh yeah.
Yo.
Ooh wee. Rockets got away with one tonight, man. We got away with one tonight, but the Mavericks did come to play, so I'm gonna give them some credit.
They don't suit up to lose, you know.
I ain't really too heated too much about anything that I really saw.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going right into the. I'm tired to the bug, dog. Man, Preston, tell people where they can find you, dog.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. Damn, I'm here. Yeah, you can follow me at drip2ps_GAWD on X as well as Instagram and YouTube. And follow the H Rundown at the HTRD on the same place as X as well as Instagram and YouTube. And follow TikTok at the H Rundown. Check out the website. Got some new articles up for the Texans, so make sure you check that out at thehrundown.org. It's so late, bro. It's so late. Okay. Not that I want to give the Mavericks too much praise, right? But Cooper Flag coming off of a 49-point game, I figured he's going to be tired, right? I figured he's going to come in, kind of drag a little bit. You know, it's going to be not an easy win, but, you know, we're going to win, especially when we have the lead. And the Rockets going to rock it. And we almost lost that lead, damn near. They tied the game. And Cooper Flag had a crazy game, 34 points. I'm not going to lie. He should have more. He should have more fouls. But let's talk about the Rockets because we're a Rockets podcast. Efficiency-wise, we were not great. But, man, I feel like everyone played tired. They played about as tired as you and me up here talking right now. You know?
Dog. I want to get a Maverick some credit, though, right quick, bro. Like, Jason Kidd teams play hard, bro. Like, they're going to be in the game. You might have more talent than them, but they're going to be in the game. And Cooper Flag is really starting to come on now. You can see why he went number 1 overall. You can see the potential that he can make every shot. Oh, no Wi-Fi tripping? Dog, even my Wi-Fi tired, bro. Even my Wi-Fi tired, bro. Good Lord. Good Lord. I ain't gonna lie, I got the UFC fight on one screen, so that's probably why it's
that's
doing
probably
that.
what
so
it
y'all
is.
see me doing this is because probably. Man, listen, I got that, and I'm watching the boxing. I'm watching the. Hell no, but I'm also watching this boxing fight on the TV too, bro. So y'all gonna have to forgive me. The internet doing whatever it's doing. Listen, we're not gonna be up here too long anyway. But anyway, Mavericks. The thing that made me happy about this game was watching Klay Thompson look like Celtic Shaq. So that really made me very happy because I'm tired of him terrorizing the Rockets, and finally, it's no more. He's done. He's cooked Mavericks. But yeah. On the other hand, like I was saying before, though, Jason Kidd teams are gonna play hard. They're well coached. They don't really do a lot of dumb stuff. They don't really make too many mistakes. They're going to bring it. The effort is always going to be there. The defense is going to be there. So I know the score is close. And then the Mavericks do play a lot of close games, and the score is close again. That's what they like to do. They like to keep the game close, and then they can get you at the end. They get you at the end. That's just how the Mavericks play. But I think we didn't allow any of those we didn't allow any of them clutch time demons to catch up with us this game. I think we closed it out decently at the end. Sengun got that bucket. I think the defense was also pretty strong at the end too. Yeah, so I was happy with what I saw there. KD only scored 13, and Alperen Sengun had a man. He's just having. It's just the layups. The defense is a little iffy now too, but he's rebounding and facilitating, so can't be too mad. But man, imagine he's 6 for 20. Imagine if he was 10 for 20. Like, this wouldn't be that close. But it is what it is. But Amen Thompson and Jabari Smith, they did their thing along with Tari Eason too. They did it. Happy for them. Amen Thompson almost had a triple double. Jabari has 8 blocks in the last 2 games.
Damn.
All right, bro. I think he's heard the criticism. He's trying to do something about it. So, yeah. Yeah, I know that's my Wi-Fi being glutes again. But anyway, the bench, the bench was okay. Reed had a strong
Josh was good, bro. Josh was good.
He was knocking down that corner 3, man. That's his shot. That corner 3. It looked good, man. It looked really good. Capella again. Some more strong minutes off the bench. I was happy. Not too much to really take away from it, but it is what it is, man. Anything else about this game, or you want to touch?
Yeah. So Capella, man, you had like 4 straight possessions of good defense, good rebounding, good offensive possessions, either setting the screen, rolling, and attacking the rim, right? Then on these fast breaks, I don't know what it is, dude. You can't finish on fast breaks, bro. I know, like, I know he's not used to like actually getting the ball in motion, because with Trae Young, it was just you get an alley, or hopefully you won't get the ball down low, like he'd be doing them chest bounce passes like around the defenders. You know, we got actual ball movement, and everybody will get you the ball. So I think a part of it, low key, is he's not used to getting the ball that much, and he hasn't been getting the ball that much because he's been playing second fiddle to Şengün and then third fiddle to Steven Adams, right? With Steven Adams gone, getting these opportunities like that, it is kind of new, right? Every basketball player kind of knows when they're likely going to get the ball, and especially when you don't have that type of flow and that offense, it do kind of throw you off a little bit. So I'm not entirely discrediting him, but you got Şengün out there, you got Amen Thompson out there, you got Reed Shepherd out there. Shout out Ryan. You got Kevin Durant out there. All these guys are going to pass you the ball at any given time, and even to an extent, Tari Eason is going to get you the ball too. So you just got to be aware and be mindful. That's just a minor critique. And then maybe you can tell me, what does Dorian Finney-Smith do? What does he do? Because I have no idea. I have no idea what DFS does right now. And I know he's coming back from injury. I know he didn't get a chance to play, any practice, no 5-on-5. He just came straight to popping out.
I don't know how much of that we're going to see.
Yeah.
Oh, my Wi-Fi acting, my Wi-Fi being gluteus maximus again, bro. God,
absolutely, bro. Absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
Let's just run through this anyway. We're gonna be as good as possible. But anyway, DFS. I'm not really expecting him to do too much, bro. Because I mean, when you pass 30 and you coming off a surgery,
I agree,
and you only started in the middle of the season with a new team.
Yep,
it's not realistic to expect this guy.
I'm not expecting him to put up 7 points a game.
Where he left off. It's just not.
Be
a communicator.
I'm just asking him to hit a damn 3 a game. That's what he just get a couple rebounds, right? Hit a 3 if you wide open, and then kind of hold your man. And if you're not gonna hold your man, guide them into another person. You know what I mean? Into your backline defenders like Jabari Smith Jr. when he's that weak side shot blocker. To a degree, Alperen Şengün when his big ass is down in the paint, right? Or gosh dang, guide him into Kevin Durant, because Kevin Durant at least got 22-foot lengthy arms. At least he's gonna grab. He at least gonna wrap him up or contest the shot with you. Obviously it doesn't always work like that. I'm not trying to say DFS is bad. It's just the last few games, last maybe 7 games, it has been an issue watching old boy out there. But again, like you said, he getting up there in age, right? Creeping up on AD's age, and is hard to recover from injury, and he didn't get a chance to practice with the team. That's like the big thing. So,
it's just not realistic to expect him to be what he was before.
Hashtag COB, we move.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely finna move.
Yep.
I'll say this too. Jason Tate has been better in his minutes than DFS has in his. So, and they both had an ankle surgery this off season.
Yep.
So
You
I,
know,
I, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know, man.
chalk that
I don't
up.
think it's too big of a deal not to me. So.
He taking up 13 million right now. You know, that's what it comes for me. That's what it comes down to is 13 million. But also I'm gonna say this: Jason Tate been with the team for like 6 years, so he at least has some sort of chemistry and idea of the offense. So he could not play for 35 days and come back and do something because he knows where he needs to be on
That's
defense
true.
and offense. You know, Dorian Finney-Smith don't know what he's doing because he has practiced 20 times. You know what I mean? Like it's not entirely his fault, but it just sucks
It's not
the
it's
situation
not.
he in. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But
It
we
is
do
what
have
it is.
news
And then
up
you got
here.
to play him because you paying him.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Yes.
Cavs turn Hunter slide into the backcourt. Wait. What?
Yep.
Bro, you know this was on the screen and I wasn't paying no damn attention. That's how you know my brain is fried. Cleveland Cavaliers are trading DeAndre Hunter to the Sacramento Kings for Dennis Schroeder and Keanu. Whoa, what?
That's huge, bro.
They
The
need that because
Cavs-
they need guard defense too.
The Cavs just got a lot.
Cleveland need guard defense.
And Keon Ellis.
Cleveland
that
definitely
boy.
needs guard defense. And Keon Ellis is going to bring that. Dennis Schroeder, when he wants to, he's still going to bring that. And neither one of them is a slouch on the other end either. So, but how much are they really going to play though?
Well,
that you know what that signals to me too.
Lonzo's getting traded.
I'm not really sure. You said who?
Lonzo.
I ain't even really too much worried about Lonzo. I'm thinking.
He's going.
You
thinking Garland?
Garland can get traded, bro. Don't be surprised if he's out. If he's out of there this summer.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the Rockets.
Yep. I just had to share this news real quick.
Cleveland finna do Cleveland things anyway. Okay, cool. Yeah, Cleveland finna do Cleveland things anyway. It's gonna it looks decent on paper, and then when it comes to practice, in practicality in real life and in the playoffs, they're gonna do what Donovan Mitchell teams typically do, and that's underwhelm. That's what they do. Sorry, Donovan Mitchell has a ceiling. Mm-hmm. If they make it to the conference championship, I'll be shocked.
Damn.
I don't believe in that backcourt, and I don't believe in that front court. It just seems like when the lights is bright, they fold, and that's it. Like every time, bro. And for not for lack of trying, Mitchell will definitely put up numbers, but the team is just not gonna win. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is, bro. But anyway, back to the Rockets. Any final thoughts on this Mavericks game, or you want to start touching on that Hawks game?
Yeah, we can go ahead and touch it. Just the Mavs game was just too close for my liking. That was it. Another game.
But the Mavericks are gonna do that.
Yeah, they've been doing it to us all year though. That's the thing, man.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. Is my nephew? I need to text him because he in Dallas and he a Mavericks fan, so I need to let him know that his team trash. But anyway, I'll do that after the pod. Yeah, Rockets dealt with the Hawks the way that they needed to deal with the Hawks, especially without Jalen Johnson. So they did their thing at the Hawks. It wasn't ain't too much you're gonna take away from that too. It was an 18-point win.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me, 18-point win. Kevin Durant dropped 30. Clint Capella had a decent game. Reece Sheppard had a decent game. Barry had a decent game. Barry had a really good role player game, like Swiss Army knife type game, like 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 5 blocks. Damn, okay, all right. You heard the criticism.
Yeah.
Alperen Sengun, I know people want to blame that ankle, but let's stop there, bro. He was having issues making layups last season too. This is not new, bro. So let's not use that excuse. It's on him. He got to get better. He need to break up out of this. He really need to break up out of this. If the Rockets really want to, if the Rockets are going to go where we want, he can't be missing layups, bro. 3 for 14, that ain't it. Yes, you can do all of the other stuff that you do. But at the end of the day, the name of the game is to put the ball in the hole between the nylons. And if you're not doing that at enough rate with the amount of shots you get, then hey, you gotta look in the mirror, man. I don't know if he's playing with Vaseline on his hands, bro, but or WD-40 on his fingertips. The ball's slippery, apparently, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, again, this is another whatever game, bro. I don't really have too many thoughts on this one, man. What you got?
We won. That's kind of what it comes down to. You are saying like Sengun. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm pessimistic. You're saying like, yeah, Sengun, he need to be making these shots, right? I got some really good numbers here for you. You're gonna love it, right? So 3 to 10 foot out, right? Sengun shoots 49% from the field. 49%. 10 to 16 feet out.
Hold on, wait. You lagged out a little bit, bro. Say that again.
Okay. Can you hear me now? We straight?
Yeah. I can hear you, bro.
Cool. Okay, so 3 to 10 feet out, boy shoots 49% from the field. 3 to 10. That's like
3 to 10 feet out.
49%.
Okay. Do you happen to have the league average? I'm just curious because
you know what? I can find the league average.
What's up?
I can find the league average. Let me give you some other numbers, and while you process these numbers, I'll find the league average for you. Okay. So then, 10 to 16 feet out, 44%, rounded up.
10 to 16 feet, yeah, mid range.
Yep, 44%.
44. Okay.
16 to 3. Like the 3-point line, right? Like right behind the 3-point line or right at 3-point line. 29%.
Like long twos, pretty much.
Yep, 29%. And then his 3-point percentage is 30%. Yikes. So go ahead and process that real quick, and I'm gonna find me some numbers.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened, bro. Like, started this. Was it just like a thing where he was just hot to start the season and just tail off? Like, and if people want to blame some injuries, man, them things tailed off before those injuries, bro. I don't understand. Like, he's better than that, bro. Like, well, the shooting, I don't know about the shooting. I was just a little bit excited about the shooting at first. But overall, like, he's a better finisher in the paint than this. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened between the second Udoka year, not the second, the first Udoka year and now, because he was better than this finishing in the paint that first year under Udoka. And then last year, I don't know what it was. And then this year again, it's carrying over. Like, it's not making sense to me, bro. It's not making any sense. I wish there was like a solid answer, bro.
I do wish there was. It
doesn't make sense. It's kind of frustrating because it's like, bro, I see you be better than this. It's like,
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, but whatever, man. I'll say this. There's a chance that maybe it is, kind of the aches and pains of the season. I mean, not that it's going to get better in the playoffs, but when we get to the playoffs, maybe he, dials it up some. That's my, or All-Star break. Maybe even if he makes the All-Star team, get a little bit of a break, relax, recover, reset, and then get that touch back, man, because we need that, bro. It's critical. It's critical because I'll tell you this, bro. I'm going to do a video on this at some point whenever I have a chance, but I went through all of the play types for the Rockets. We are at best mid.
Ow.
Except for miscellaneous plays, like scrambles and loose balls and all. Outside of that, at best, we are mid. in every play type. Every play type. I'm sorry, bro, but at some point that's not on. At some point, you got to stop blaming the players, because if everybody is mid, that's on the coach. Especially if we know that these guys are better than what they've shown. We've seen them be better than what they've shown. But anyway, Spurs game, man. What you got?
Man. Okay. So first off, Victor Wembanyama. That's all I gotta say. It's just VW there. Again,
man, he wasn't really all that great to me, bro. I'm sorry. He wasn't all that great to me that game. Not to me, bro.
He had 30 and 16, 5 blocks. That's pretty solid.
His numbers look good.
It's pretty solid.
But I watched the game.
Yeah, no, I agree. At the end of the day, the numbers look good. That's all that matters.
He let adjustments and play them out of whatever the hell that they was trying to do. Man, I'm not putting that on. Wemby is not that he's not impressive. He's impressive. But that game, I wasn't that moved that game, bro. I'm sorry.
It was just more annoying because it was just the same thing over and over and over. I was just getting tired, bro. I'm like, damn, like I get it, Wemby, but damn, bro. We have players kind of force shit too. I wasn't a fan of it.
No.
What you mean?
No, bro.
What?
The adjustment was so freaking simple, though. All right, they putting their center Wemby on Amen Thompson. Okay, then at that point you move Amen Thompson to the free throw line and have him run DHOs with KD.
Oh.
KD from the end of that mid-range all game. Up with that off the top of my head, bro. I'm not an NBA coach. I'm not even a consultant or an advisor or nothing. Why did I just come up with a quick adjustment that didn't even involve any substitutions, bro? It didn't involve no substitutions. The guys that was on the floor could have easily adjusted to that, and we could have played San Antonio out of whatever they was doing. It wasn't rocket science. You mean to tell me they felt comfortable with Stephon Castle guarding my all-star center, Alperen Sengun, with Wemby roaming in the background? The only reason that was able to happen is because Coach Udoka refused to make a small adjustment. Bro, Golden State does this all the time. That's not even that hard to think of. Like, you've seen a team do that to you. Golden State does this all the time. If Draymond get the ball in an unfavorable position and somebody's not enough, and you finna change your defense because you don't want that. Yep. That's not that difficult adjustment to make. That's just one, bro. I just thought off the top of my head. If I watched the game, I bet you I could come up with a whole lot more. But anyway, take off, bro.
It was just, again, irritating. Looking at the numbers overall, obviously, if I want to stat watch, it didn't look good. But the process itself, offensively and defensively, was not attractive, to say the least. I am
13 points in the fourth quarter.
I thought we brought in a guy to make shots when we need him as a consistent go-to scorer, and we didn't use him almost at all.
The process got to be there for him to deliver them shots.
I agree. That's why I'm not blaming him. I'm upset at the process itself. And damn, Amen Thompson played. Like, we wasted a good game from Amen Thompson. We wasted a solid game from Kevin Durant. And that was just kind of it. I mean, we made 8 threes bro, we made 2 more threes than them and they still won, bro. They beat us at our own game. That's the worst part.
The Amen Thompson stuff, you go back and watch that game. In the first half, he was cooking, and in the second half, they willingly made him a scorer and dared somebody else to make something happen because they were like, go ahead and attack Wemby.
The other issue is that they double Kevin Durant right at the top of the key, and they leave Amen Thompson wide open. They see Amen Thompson got the ball, and then they stay on Kevin Durant. Yikes! That's not. You can't survive in the NBA when they're not even guarding you. Like, if they're not guarding you, and you out here running around like Ben Simmons, they're not even worried about you. They said, "Oh, word, you got the
bro.
ball. I'm gonna go double dude up top of the key who don't even have the ball and leave you wide open because we got Victor Wembanyama down low who can guard 4 people by himself. They leave in the corner wide open with Tari Eason wide open. You got Şengün down low battling for control with Wemby down low, and that's it. And that we continuously in that second half.
Reed Shepherd also had a tough game that game too.
Right? Yes, they was leaving his ass wide open too because he wasn't making nothing. When you're not making shots, you get.
He didn't look confident. Yeah, he didn't look confident that game. I don't know. Like people got to stop being so scared of Wemby, bro. Like,
yes,
go at his chest. I mean, you seen what Zion did to him? Go at his chest. He ain't got a chest. Put your elbow in his chest. Move him out of the way. And go get what you're looking for. I know it's easier said than done, but you're an NBA athlete. You should be able to figure that out.
Wemby tried to back down Chris Paul in 2022, and Chris Paul defended the post on Victor Wembanyama. There is no excuse. Like there's no excuse. Unless Wemby's put on 60 pounds of muscle, which he very clearly hasn't, there's no excuse. Get your big ass down low, back him down to the paint.
He better not.
He's tall,
if Wemby ever does that, if Wemby ever put on that kind of weight, he's not gonna last too much longer. Not with that frame. Look at his shoulder. And it's not like he got like it's not like he has like, look at Alperen Şengün's frame, bro. Look at his build. Look at his hips. Look at his legs. He's stout from the legs below. No giggity. You know what I'm saying? He's stout, waist down, bro. He's strong like that. That's why he can get good post position on somebody like on Wemby and body him, really, and bend him in the post. You know what I'm saying? Wemby doesn't have the frame to be posting people up, like power posting people up. He needs to get more of a Kevin Durant post up bag where he need to get some hook shots. He need to get some fadeaways, consistent fadeaways. He need to get some flip floaters. He need to get them kind of touch shots around the rim and in the mid range area because nobody's gonna block it anyway. He definitely need to get. If he get a hook shot, that's it. If he get a hook shot, that's it. But he's not gonna be able to use strength. Because that's a delicate line that he gonna cross. He got to add strength without putting on too much muscle. It's possible, but it's very difficult to do. And be able to keep your form and be able to stay injury free. It's a very delicate. It's a very fine line you got to walk.
Yeah, he maxed out his height stat and put 0 in his strength stat, and that's cool. I prefer it that way. You can keep it that way. But other than that, that's all I got, bro.
But anyway, screw that guy and screw the Spurs. Forget them.
Yeah, that game just irritated me. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
all right, cool. Let's move on to the next game.
Last game.
Yeah. Grizzlies game. Yeah, bro. Alperen Şengün ankle wasn't hurting this game, was it? Or his hand, or whatever the hell. Because that 15 for 17, whoo! I was like, all right, we back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We back.
And we were not back.
Like we
were not back. Good game overall. And
I appreciated that game. We needed that game. We needed to win that game because good game overall. Yeah, him and KD definitely was in their bag that game. They did their damn thing. Oh, yeah. But my favorite stat in that game was Amen Thompson and that 14 assists. His floor game has been impressive as of late. And it looks like, to me, Amen Thompson is one of them guys who can get better in real time during the season. Like, you can go back a month, 2 months, and you can kind of see his progression during the season and how it goes. You can tell you can tell where he's better. There's some certain mistakes, not mistakes necessarily, but certain reads that he's making earlier that he wasn't making before, because he can make a lot of the passes that we need to make. He can make the skip pass. He can make the bounce pass. He can make every pass out of the pick and roll. It's just depending on how they guard him. I don't know why. Well, I kind of see why people are guarding him straight, not backing off of him most of the game. Because you give him a head of steam, it's a wrap. But you can see his progression as a floor general, not a point guard necessarily, but as a floor general, it's been very impressive to watch. I'm very happy to see it because more than anything else, man, I think that's a skill set that this offense could really use because we don't really have that from the perimeter. Now, obviously, teams are going to adjust to him more easily because they're going to try to make him a scorer from the outside.
And we saw that.
And he's gonna have to change their defense, or he's gonna have to update his scouting report one way or the other. But for now, what I'm seeing, the progression, I like it, man. Big picture. I remember during the beginning of the season, people was really, trying to trade him, which the fan base, they're gonna trade you after a possession.
Yep.
You blink wrong, they finna trade you. But anyway, man, trade machine was the worst thing that happened to the NBA fan base. But good job, Amen Thompson, on your progression. Good game against the Grizzlies. No Ja, no Zach Edey, and Jaren Jackson Jr. was playing like a BI. And the Rockets took advantage of it like they're supposed to. I ain't finna complain. What you got on that game?
Exactly that. In the words of Dante, we beat a team we're supposed to beat. We walked in, whooped their ass, got out. Şengün had an absolutely elite game, only missed 2 shots, like you said, 15 to 17. Just crazy. And like you said, Amen Thompson, 14 assists, KD, 24 points as well. Another notable thing I want to say, too, is Jabari, although, like, percentage, I don't care 2-6, bro. Like, he only got 6 shots, whatever. He fought for some rebounds. He got some really good steals. And that was kind of all she wrote there. Jae'Sean Tate came in, was a little aggressive. I liked it. But another stinker from Reed, too. That's 3 out of 5 games recently that he's played. He's had less than poor, which is not great. In tandem, you're looking at your floor generals and being able to have people create shots. When you can have 3 guys on the court that can get you 10-plus assists at any given time, Reed Sheppard, Amen Thompson, Şengün, I think that's super important. Super, super, super important when you got 3 guys on your team that can get assists at any given time. And it really helps the ball move, right? When you look at the guys, when we have 8-plus assists from 2 or more of our guys, we're putting up 24 assists, 26 assists, right? That's what we need. When only one guy is getting 6 assists, max 7 assists, we're only getting about 18 assists a game. And that's the games we're losing. That's kind of a trend I've noticed. When the ball moving less, we tend to lose more.
Nasty work.
Who would have thought? It's all good.
That's when defenses force us into a bunch of ISOs, bro. And it's not that hard because San Antonio just showed it.
Hang on.
Go to center.
Do they
whoever your best shot blocker is?
Are they forcing us in the ISOs, or are we sitting here saying, hey, oh, you want us to run ISO? Cool. And we just run ISO for 35 possessions straight. Because we run ISO more than anybody else in the league anyway. And they think it's their bread and butter, but it's really our broccoli. It's not.
We did at one point. Not anymore.
Not as much.
We don't run ISOs the most anymore.
Not as much.
At one point, we was one of them. Not as much. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up right now where we at.
Yep.
As of right now, we were second for a long time, and now we 2, 3, 4. We 5th in frequency, in ISO frequency. Yeah, we 5th in ISO frequency, and we're mid as far as percentile. Like we like smack dab in the middle.
Surprise.
Anyway, I'm not gonna get on that now. We're gonna say that for another video, bro.
Yep.
It's annoying, but teams can easily force us into ISOs because. So I even tweeted this. So this is what Udoka's offense wants to do. He spends a lot of time looking for mismatches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem. It's anybody's mismatch. It shouldn't just be anybody's mismatch. If anybody who can take advantage of a mismatch has a mismatch, then you can go to that. If you're sitting there wasting shot clock, hunting mismatches, that's how you get stagnant. Because you just, Stephon Castle is on Şengün. Okay, he should be able to beat Stephon Castle. Now you playing into the Spurs' hand because they baited you into it and you fell for the okie doke. Instead of running your offense and getting the best shot, you just looking for a mismatch. What you're supposed to do is hunt the best shots. Don't hunt the mismatch unless your stars have the mismatch. Then you get them to rock mouse in the house. Go handle your business. Go teach these people a lesson. Somebody made a mistake. Don't do this again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. But Udoka's philosophy is very flawed. The offensive philosophy is very flawed, which is why you see a bunch of empty possessions, empty ISOs, and you're like, why are we spamming this again? This thing that's not working? But whatever, bro. I'm not going to go too deep into that because folks that's watching go act like they don't understand. They're just going to be mad that I'm saying it.
I mean, damn, dude, we were fucking, excuse my language, we were 2-12 to start the game tonight, dude. 2-12.
Yeah.
Dude.
We got to stop. Udoka got to stop letting the other team dictate the terms on offense. Like, it happens, bro. Like, he's too reactive on offense. He's too reactive of an offensive coach.
Did you listen?
Hey, he just waits for the other team to do something.
Did you listen to his pregame interview?
I think I saw like a little clip from Lashard Binkley. Shout out to Lashard Binkley.
Yeah.
I think I saw like a clip.
Yep.
Somebody asked him a good question. What is it? Yeah, what he said?
So summing it up, he said, I like the guys to be reactive in the offensive changes and make those changes by themselves instead of me constantly drawing plays up. Those are his exact words, by the way. Those are his exact words. I'm not lying. Go look it up. Those are his words, bro. He said he wants his guys to be reactive and
I gotta go see it myself again. Was he saying read and react?
He's just
because if he was talking about read and react
in general, instead of drawing up, like when the defense is making changes on the fly, he's expecting the offense to make changes as well by themselves instead of him drawing up.
Okay,
plays.
but you gotta design the infrastructure. What? Well, you got to engineer the infrastructure for these guys to know, okay, when we see this type of defense get played against us, I'm going here, we're going to do this, we're going to go to this play, we're going to go to this play, the ball going to go here. When they react this way, this is what we're going to do. That's what you got to have those. There's certain principles that you're supposed to have in place. Every coach is supposed to have certain offensive principles that you're trying to get to, and they got to make sense. Oh, hold on. What a fight. Yeah, we got to hurry up and get up out of here because this is a good fight. But yeah, you got to have certain offensive principles in place that make sense. You don't just have principles just for the sake of having principles. They got to make sense. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna keep harping on this, bro. Anytime Amen Thompson is being guarded by a center, we should immediately know to go to a DHO. Do you remember in the in the Kevin McHale years when teams used to front Dwight Howard, he would send Josh Smith to the free throw line and throw the lob at the top. Every time. Spammed it against the Mavericks in the playoffs, and Dwight was eating them alive, bro. Spammed it against them. Yes, sir. That is what you call that's a read and react. Like, hey, they fronting my center. I know who going to the free throw line, and then Harden gonna still stay in the wings just in case they blow that up. So if they blow up the lob, Harden's gonna be in the wing, ready to go into another action in case. But the Mavericks couldn't do nothing about that. It's an easy read and react. You know what to do when you see a defense playing in a certain way. The Rockets offense right now, when you see centers being guarded by, I said centers. When you see Amen Thompson being guarded by a center, you should already know, hey, KD, let's go into a DHO real quick. Because the idea behind all that is to force Wemby to react and move off of his spot. Because once he starts moving laterally and he commits somewhere, if he commits to KD, Amen Thompson is open for a dunk. If he commits to Amen Thompson, then KD is open or if he doesn't come up on that DHO, then what's the name? KD is open for a clean jump shot. So now we got you in a bind. You thought you had a good game plan. I just simply adjusted to it. And this is just me coming up with this on the fly, bro. That's read and react. So what are you talking about by this read and react, Udoka? Like, I need more answers, bro. Like, I would have asked him to give me an example of how he wants his team to react to certain ways that they're being. I would be very interested to understand what he's looking at and what he's expecting versus what he's looking at and what's happening. Why is it not happening the way that you want it to happen? That's on you, buddy. That's not on the players. That's on you.
Yep, you the coach. Yeah, that interview got deleted, by the way.
I'm gonna find it somewhere, bro. I need to do it.
I just spent the last 5 minutes.
Because it just pissed me off, bro.
Bro, I just started looking for it everywhere. It's gone. It's probably on YouTube, but yeah, it's no longer on the Twitter app.
On the fly, hey, a podcaster, a low-level podcaster, just came up with an easy adjustment to your point guard being guarded by a center.
Yeah, you know,
bro. And you know what, bro? If I catch them doing that moving forward, if I catch, I'm sending the Rockets a consulting invoice because you're not going to keep taking my stuff and don't compensate me for it. I'm telling you, bro. If I see them do that, I'm calling Toyota Center, bro. Somebody got to get on the phone with me, bro. You ain't finna be taking my advice and you don't pay me for that. Or either that, or you're gonna put me on the consultant staff. Sign me up as a consultant. I just schemed the Spurs out of guarding Amen Thompson with Wemby. I just did it just now for you. You want to know what else? I got more in the tank for you now.
You know, Ime got his boys watching this right now. They writing down plans. They said, "Oh, word. Okay, hang on. Okay." All right,
hey, Royale Ivy. Hey, man, Royale Ivy. Let me tell you something. If Royale Ivy watching this, hey man, I used to cut for you at UT, man. You was my guy, man. You ain't KD. I used to love that team, man. I thought KD was my favorite freshman. KD's probably my favorite freshman of all time. I'm not saying he was the best freshman of all time. That probably can go to Carmelo. But my favorite freshman of all time was KD because, boy, if you watch Kevin Durant at UT, defense just couldn't do nothing because he was playing center. He's 6'11". He crossing everybody up and he's shooting from every. Like you see now, like imagine that against some college kids. Like he was a flat-out fool in college, boy. It was so fun to watch, but that Texas team wasn't all that great. Kevin Durant really carried, bro. He really carried. He carried hard. But then that Ohio State team was too damn good with Greg Oden and Mike Conley. And no, was it Mike Conley? Was Mike Conley on that team? And Evan Turner. I think it was Evan Turner. Was it Evan Turner? Was it Mike? No, I think it was Mike Conley. It might have been Mike Conley. It might have, anyway, whoever the hell it was, I can't remember. I'm getting old and I'm blanking out and I'm tired. But yeah. Hey, listen, boy, that Ohio State team was a beast. Greg Oden was out there dunking on people with a broke hand. Boy had a cast on his head and he was jamming on people. Anyway, let me not get into my old man rants. Anything else you got, bro? We gonna wrap it up.
Bro, we just need to keep winning. We got 6 more games after this till the All-Star break. Honestly, tonight was a win. That's a good start. We need to win at least. I'm not going to be happy unless we win at least 4 more games. We should go 5-2. I don't see as to why it's not possible. We face OKC. We face Boston. We face the Clippers twice. We face the Hornets. We face somebody else. 5-2 should be minimum. That's all I got.
Just make it to the All-Star break healthy.
Yeah.
Recover. Because when you come out, man, it's time to go guns a-blazing, bro. It's time to F some ish up. We can't be playing around the rest of the league. We got to start getting in rhythm and, make a deep playoff run. Like I said, man, I need a championship, bro. My nephew and my nieces deserve a parade before my niece go to college. I'm going to be upset if she goes to college and I cannot take her to a parade with me, bro. I'm going to be very upset. So, Udoka, you need to get your ish together. You hit me up. Hit me up, bro. I'm sure you know how to get in touch with me some way. I'll be a consultant for you in the background, bro. I'll stop being on camera. I'm gonna stop saying stuff, and I just talk to you one-on-one, bro. You got me, bro. All right, but you got to pay me right. If you don't pay me right, I don't know how that's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna just let you sit there and suffer in the dark, getting Amen Thompson killed by centers. This garden. Anyway, I'm out of here, bro. Tell people where they can find you, dog.
H-Time Rundown at the HTN Rundown, X as well as Instagram, YouTube at the HTRD, and then you can follow me at Drip2Peace_GAWD on X as well as Instagram, YouTube, and then check out the website at thehtimerundown.org. That's all I got. Yeah.
All right, bet. Man, it's your man's AK Infinity. You can follow me on Twitter/X at AK_Infinity_VVS. Also on YouTube at the Rockets Propaganda, Rockets Round Robin, and H-Time Rundown. All right, I'm finna get to this boxing fight and this UFC fight. We out. Don't be a hater your whole life. Tell a friend to
Put it